Decades after skyrocketing to stardom with smash singles like Kids in America, British pop icon Kim Wilde prepares to embark on a nationwide concert tour this fall at age 63. Defying the fleeting fame that many of 80s acts suffers, she continues touring the world regularly, to the surprise and delight of multi-generational fans who sell out shows. Join Facts First as we explore the unusual staying power behind Kim Wilde, both as a performer and culturally beloved personality. Early music success. Kim Wilde's smash hit single, Kids in America, launched her into pop stardom in 1981 at age 20. This catchy new wave track, co-written by her father, Marty Wilde, and brother, Ricky Wilde, peaked at number 2 on the UK charts and reached the top 10 across Europe. It has since become Kim's signature song, cementing her status as an 80s icon. But Kim didn't initially set out to become a pop star. She saw herself more as a session vocalist and songwriter. But once Kids in America became an unexpected breakthrough hit, she embraced the opportunity to have a solo singing career. Kim soon proved she was no one-hit wonder. Her debut album, 1981's Kim Wilde, spawned 2 more UK top 5 hits with Checkered Love and Water on Glass. At first, she reportedly felt a little out of place amidst the flashy 80s pop scene, but she won over fans with her stunning looks, edgy style, powerful vocals, and a knack for crafting catchy melodic hooks. Music critics widely praised Kim's first 2 albums, but they noted her hesitation to perform live during this period despite her recording success. She finally held her first live concerts in Denmark in late 1982, followed by a major UK tour. 1983 saw Kim earn the Brit Award for Best British Female Solo Artist, recognizing her meteoric rise to fame. She also released her 3rd album, Catch as Catch Can, though it didn't match the commercial success of her prior works. But she continued evolving her sound over the course of 80s pop hits like The Second Time, Rage to Love, and a sassy remake of The Supremes' You Keep Me Hangin' On in 1986. The latter became her first and only number 1 single in America to date. She toured extensively across Europe, including shows opening for David Bowie. By the late 80s, Kim stood tall as the most charted female solo act of the decade, with over a dozen UK top 40 entries. Shock career change to gardening. In the late 90s, Kim Wilde unexpectedly stepped back from music at the height of her fame and reinvented herself as a professional gardener. Apparently during her first pregnancy, in 1996, Kim rediscovered a childhood passion for gardening. She decided to enroll in horticulture courses at Capel Manor College and apply her studies to creating an outdoor space for her young children. Her gardening activities soon caught the attention of television networks looking for celebrity presenters. She landed gardening show roles that allowed her to share her blossoming green thumb knowledge. Rave reviews of the garden designs Kim contributed at public events followed. In 2001, she won significant acclaim for her All About Alice garden creation at the high-profile Tatton Flower Show. 4 years later, she achieved even greater validation by winning a gold award for her courtyard garden at the iconic Royal Horticultural Society's Chelsea Flower Show. During her quiet years away from music, spent nurturing plants instead of pop songs, Kim gave birth to her 2 children in 1998 and 2000. She has spoken openly about needing a break from the turbulence of fame and constant touring. While she temporarily stepped back from performing, her surprising career change to professional gardener allowed Kim to lead a lower-profile family life focused on raising her son and daughter. She relished the anonymity of this period because it gave her quality time out of the public eye. The mainstream revival of 1980s nostalgia music enticed Kim to return to pop performance in the early 2000s. With her children a bit older, she felt ready to carefully balance her 2 disparate passions, music and horticulture. Music comeback. In the early 2000s, the growing fascination with 80s nostalgia convinced Kim Wilde to return to music after taking nearly a decade off. Lucrative offers arrived to perform her hits on the Here and Now 1980s Revival Concert Tour, traveling across Europe and Australia alongside other throwback icons like Paul Young and Howard Jones. Kim's comeback to the stage proved a smash success. Fans flocked to sold-out arena shows, overjoyed to sing along and relive teenage memories with beloved tracks like Kids in America and You Keep Me Hanging On, now performed live again. Despite private reservations about whether crowds still cared, Kim stood awestruck night after night as a sea of glow sticks and cell phone lights greeted her decade-old hits with youthful enthusiasm. Buoyed by the audience response, Kim soon re-embraced her musical side. She recorded new songs to complement greatest hits, including Loved, a 2001 compilation track that unexpectedly became a chart topper in Belgium. The following year, she released a fresh single titled Born to Be Wild. In 2003, she proved that her international appeal remained strong when the trilingual duet Any Place, Anywhere, Anytime with German singer Nina became a top 10 hit across several European countries. Now in her 60s, Kim expresses joy and surprise that enthusiastic crowds still sell out her shows year after year. Timeless beauty and appeal. While many female pop stars inevitably struggle to maintain relevance as youthful looks fade with age, Kim Wilde has grown into a beloved icon across generations by leading with her authentic self and focusing more on the music rather than chasing fame. Kim earned a reputation as both a talented singer-songwriter and a stunning blonde beauty. Her early pin-up poster status and relatable girl-next-door vibe compared to edgier peers connected strongly with fans. Today, she continues touring the world to sold-out shows looking as fabulous as ever. Those seeing her headline-packed concert venues might feel tempted to gasp that she seems to have a Dorian Gray-style painting hidden away rather than undergoing the natural aging process. Without relying on plastic surgery or cosmetic procedures, Kim simply radiates confidence, embracing the passage of time on her own terms. Fans convey appreciation at meet and greets that she stays true to who she is rather than chasing synthetic eternal youth. Her signature warm smile and sparkling eyes prove ultimately timeless. Kim's grounded perspective also traces back to her children, now young adults, who she says keep her ego in check. She admits they don't fawn over her career nearly as much as the adoring audiences, and as much as she enjoys performing, Kim cites family life as her top priority. And thanks to lifetime fans, as well as latecomers moved by enduring songcraft, Kim Wilde keeps touring at age 63, supported by crowds demanding she press forward, not fade away. Now it's time to hear from you. Did you grow up listening to Kim Wilde's music? Are you glad she's still out there touring and writing new music? Let us know in the comments section below.